Hello, and welcome. So, we've got more pre-shuffle cards. I think this is gonna be like my thing. I'll do pre-shuffle cards for person 1 and person 2, and then what's blocking, and then shuffle the other cards. In each reading, the left person has been what feels like you guys. So I'm gonna say that this is you and this is your person. So this is very interesting. So I am very excited to get into this one. But let me go ahead and shuffle these cards really quickly just to have them shuffled before I get into that. Give me a second. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I used to watch Adventure Time all the time, and Lumpy Space Princess was my favorite character. I love Lumpy Space Princess. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's start off with your person. Your person is very nonchalant, very I'm the ish, very charming, very lovable. They are a charmer. They say all the right stuff. They're good looking. It's hard not to love them. But with that type of persona, it can also come off a little fake, a little processed, a little masking for the type of person that they are on the inside. That's not to say that they're not a good person as well on the inside. I think it's more of a mask to protect themselves. Because they don't want to be out of control. They want to be controlled at every point in every situation. Okay, so that's not to say that this person isn't a good person, because I mean, you got nurture here, you got generosity, you have humor. This person likes to be the good guy or the good girl. They like to be seen as a good person. Does that mean that they're not a good person and they're faking it? No, but I do think that they enjoy the reward of doing and saying such things, so that's why they do them. Not always so. I'm trying to say this so that it's not offensive, because I'm not saying that this person isn't a good person. I just feel as though they are very fueled by the feeling of giving, not because they necessarily want to give just for giving. They like to receive the reward for being the type of person that they are, for being a likable person. Like, I feel like they would sit there and smile in the face of someone that they genuinely do not like, but that person is making them feel nice. So yeah, I'm gonna smile on your face, and I'm gonna crack jokes, and I'm gonna, what I'm saying, as long as you give me what I want, because that fuels them. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm trying not to say this in a way that makes it sound like that person is completely fake. I'm just saying that they're working more so not for other people, but for their own gain, because they enjoy praise. Okay. Now, I feel like you have kind of figured out that about this person. Now, because of something that happened, and we're going to say what happened, within these cards, I don't know if you guys can really see what's going on in these cards, but because of what's happening in these cards, you figured out that you possibly need to move on from this person. I feel like some of you have a feeling that what's going on here is happening, but you haven't gotten your evidence yet. You haven't gotten your evidence yet. So right now, you're kind of in like this spiritual setting where you are coming more into your intuition. And your intuition is telling you that something is going astray. Your intuition is telling you that something isn't right over here. Okay? And you need to get to the bottom of it. You gotta get all up in the corals and the sea anemones and stuff to figure out what this person has going on. I want y'all to know I have an insane potty mouth, and I'm trying so hard not to curse on this channel. It's probably gonna come out sometimes, like in my last reading, but if I do end up just cursing too much, there's probably gonna be like some weird little sounds to censor myself, just so you know. Just so you know. Okay. But yeah, you're thinking to yourself, I might need to find some other options. I might need to do some super sleuthing before I make that decision. So let's get into why we're making this decision. Ooh, so there might be a third party dealing with this person. You have the notion that something is going on with this third party. You don't know who the person is. Some of you know, I lie. Some of you have an idea of who this person is. Oh my goodness, I heard sister. Oh, baby. I would very much hope it's not your sister, because I can't stand that stuff. That is like betrayal beyond betrayal. Like cheating is already a betrayal in itself. But when you're cheating on somebody with a family member, like, come on. And then the family member too, like, why would you do? I digress. And that's only for some of you, obviously. Take whatever as it resonates. And this is like a very triggering topic. So if you're listening to this and you feel enraged, go ahead and switch off, because that means it's not for you. You do not have to listen to something that you don't want to listen to. You have free will. God gave you that. Practice it. Okay? So you most definitely feel as though something is going on, because this person's demeanor has changed. There's something. I feel like some of you have even gone up to this person and asked them a few questions, and it got a bit defensive. So you just let it go for the time being. But you're trying to figure out who this person is, why they're cheating on you in the first place, and if you're just in denial or not. For some of you, no, you're not in denial. For many of you, you're not in denial. This is not what I was expecting when I shuffled these cards. I'm not joking with you. Because when I first saw these two cards, I was like, oh, this seems kind of, more lighthearted. But I feel like there was more of this energy, more of that mask energy that I was feeling. And then when these cards came out, I was like, ow. Ow. Okay. Interesting. Oh, ooh, baby. Y'all see that? Do I need to keep these out, Spirit? Both of them? Okay. I figured, but I just wanted to check in and make sure. What about this one on the bottom? No, just the Tower and the Two of Wands. I mean the Seven of Wands. Okay. Ooh. Child. Let me put let me ooh. The Justice card and the Sun in reverse. This one? These two? There's two. Do I need both of them? One of them? None of them. Okay. I like stop getting into all the juicy stuff and pick a card. This one. Okay. Y'all. So I definitely feel like there was a bit of an argument. I do feel as though some of you just directly confronted this person and it got a little out of hand. I do feel as though some of you have completely given up on fixing this, and you have already made the decision to move on. You're already building your blocks to move on. This could be a divorce. You already have the paperwork signed and you're just waiting for them to sign off as well. It got really heavy really quickly. I mean, it was already heavy, but like, I'm feeling very frustrated. I'm feeling very fed up. I'm feeling very, you need to sign these goddamn papers right now because I'm not playing with you. It's very, you're fed up. You are fed up. As you should be. I'm wondering if if you guys have children and you're trying to figure that out. Some of you may have pets that you're trying to figure it out. Who's gonna get Fluffy and who's gonna get Ginger? Who's gonna take the fish and who's gonna take the hamster? You're trying to figure that out right now. But you're done with this person. Some of you are completely done with this person. And I mean, as you should, because we don't tolerate cheating here. I feel like cheating is the most disrespectful thing anybody can do to someone. That is the most, there's more disrespectful stuff than that. But as far as in terms of a relationship and building a relationship with someone, that is the most disrespectful thing. To say that you love someone and then just go and cheat on them, that is disrespectful. Disrespectful. They didn't love you in the first place and they didn't respect you in the first place either. Like, not to say you can't fall out of love with someone, but you should still be able to have that respect there at all times. At all times. Okay, so we got the Empress in reverse. You're done being cordial to this person. You are done. You're ready to move on. You're done. You're letting go of the burden of this person. You are done. You're done. You're done. And you're looking for something new. You're looking for a new beginning. You're looking for something. Yes. Ooh, Spirit said it's coming. Your new beginning is coming. Okay? because you've let go of this person. It's coming. And don't be fearful of the unknown. I feel like some of you have been with this person for a very long time and they are all you know. I just heard high school sweethearts. And they're all you know. They may have been your very first relationship. And some of you probably just went and married this person. Maybe you married them because you had a child with them and you felt like you had to. Do not be fearful of leaving this person. You're afraid of not having any opportunities. But don't be fearful of that. Stand on your purpose. Right now, you need to get away from this person. Bada bing, bada boom. You need to get away from this person because you're worried about, financially. Honey, no. Don't worry about your finances. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that because Spirit got you. God got you. Whatever you believe in, they got you. You need to, as long as you stay with this person, you're worried about finances, but it's going to hurt you in the long run emotionally because you know what this person is doing. And you know, for some of you, this person has done this multiple times, but you decided to stay. And that's why you're so fed up. You have to stay for financial reasons. You have to stay for the kids. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Some of you, I feel like there has been a fund that you've been saving up in order to leave, and you finally gotten enough money to where you need to leave, but you're still scared because you feel like either it's not enough or that money will just go away some kind of way. No, you got your goal. You set a goal, right? You're at that goal. Make it happen. Let it go. I also feel like you're with these cards right next to each other, the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. I feel like you're still in your emotions with this person as well, and that's why you're hesitant for some of you. But stop that. Stop that. Don't be hesitant because this person's already made their choice. For some of you, multiple times. Let it go. Let it go. Don't be scared of the unknown. Just because you are comfortable with this person doesn't mean that you have to stay and put up with their poppycock. You don't have to put up with their poppycock. Okay, I'm feeling that you've been thinking about this for a very long time. Go. It's time. You've been thinking enough. It's time to set it off. Set it off. Get out of there. Girl, get out. It's time to go. For some of y'all, it's very distinct in my head. Spirit keeps saying, leave them, leave them, leave them. It's like repeated. Go. Stop waiting. It's time. Like, why have you waited this long? It's time. It's time. Let them go. And I know you love them. Because after I said let them go, I heard no. Why are you telling yourself no? Why are you putting this person first when they haven't put you first? For some of you, multiple times, they have chosen you to be the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth option. No, stop putting up with disrespect. It's time to go. Stop that. You've thought enough. Get your intuition in check. If your intuition is telling you it's time to go because this ain't no good, then let it go. It's time for you to step up into your power. It's time for you to start anew. Look at these cards. It's, I'm done working on this. I want something new. Something new is coming, You just have to leap. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. Stop making yourself miserable. Because every time you look at this person, the only thing that you can think of is that that person cheated on me. That person doesn't love me. That person disrespected me. So why are you still with that person? Because of the kids? Your kids don't want to see you struggling. Your kids don't want to see you sad. Leave that person. Leave them. You worried about money? Money is going to come. Money is going to come. You're not going to spend all your funds because of something happened. If you do, money's going to come back. Stop being so worried about money. Okay? Do it. Just do it. Just do it. Okay? It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Stop worrying so much. Let me see if there is, let me pull some T cards. Because I don't want to leave you with just that. I want to give you some advice cards. Or, where are my moon cards? I moved a little while ago. And some of my cards are here. And some of my cards are not. And I don't know. I don't know where all of my cards are. Where are my moon cards? Mind you, I am a huge Twilight fan, okay? A huge Twilight fan. I mean, like, oh, there they are. Thank God. A huge Twilight fan. I used to really be on it. Like, I watched the first Twilight, and after that, my mom got me all the books. I read them books. Damn, I really gotta work on my potty mouth. I read those books in like 2 weeks. All 4 of them. I reread Twilight and, well, not reread, but I watched the movie and I read the book regardless. And I read the other 3 books in 2 weeks. Like that was it. I love Twilight. Okay. And I say all that to say, I lost my books. Like, I don't know if the moving people just didn't get that box. And I didn't notice until a while after because I'm lazy. I didn't unpack all of my boxes in 1 or 2 days. And they're gone. I don't, they were hardback too. And I am so sad. I think every time I look at my bookshelf, I'm like, oh my God, my Twilight books. And all I can do is hope and pray that some little girl found those books and who's never heard of Twilight and she read them from cover to cover like I did. I hope so. Anyways, I digress. It has nothing to do with you. Let me go ahead and shuffle these and give you a bit of advice. We'll take 3 cards from these. Okay, a new start is coming. Yeah. You and your loved ones are safe. I said that. I said that. Stop being so scared. It's time. It's time. Ooh. Oh, they gave me 2 more. Okay. You are very close to achieving your goal. What do you need to release? You need to release this person. And you know that. You know that. You know that. Stop being so afraid. I also feel like you have, because it says you're close to achieving your goal. Either it's that fund that I was thinking about, that I was talking about before, or there is something else that you want to achieve, whether it's in career wise or hobby wise. You want to take up another hobby, or you know, there's some type of goal that you have had in mind that you have been putting on the back burner because of this person. For some of you, once you leave this person, you will have time to do that, whatever it is. And it's going to come, whatever this goal is going to come into fruition for you once you leave this person, because they're blocking you from whatever this goal is. If it's not the leave that bitch fun, whatever that is. I'm not sure if this is in frame too, but and what do you need to release? You need to release that person, and you know that. It's time. It's time. By the end of the year, you need to go. By the end of the year, I'm seeing that because of the snow. Yeah, wintertime. Release them by the end of the year. And then whatever this goal is going to come to you faster. The faster you leave this person, the faster your goal is going to be met. Get her done. Get her done. Get her done. And on the bottom, the answers you need are coming. So if there's anything, like any loose ends that you're trying to figure out before you leave this person, those answers are going to come to you. Those solutions are going to come to you. Just wait a little bit longer. If you're asking questions, the divine are going to answer you. They said shut off your brain for a little bit. So if you meditate, try meditating. If you don't meditate, start meditating. And if there's any beginner meditators who are watching and you've tried it before and you keep saying to yourself, well, I can't really clear my mind, that is okay. The first a good few times, once you start meditating, you're gonna be thinking all sorts of stuff because your brain is not used to sitting still, to being still. So let yourself think. You might work on your own nerves while you're thinking all those things. There might be stuff that comes up that you don't want to think about, but let yourself think of it. And the more that you meditate, the more your brain will start to quiet and you will start to receive messages, not just from your brain, but from the divine. And you'll be able to tell the difference from what the divine is telling you and what your brain is telling you. Even when you're not meditating, you'll be able to tell the difference between the two. But anyways, that's it. Like I said, let it go. Let it go. Let this person go. It's time. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, subscribe, like the video, comment if you want to empower other people who feel like they can't go yet. Go ahead and leave some comments. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.